Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. Let's play some more Prussia. And I think it's safe to say that literally all of our neighbors hate us. These are my PUs. This is me. This is a vassal. Allies. Everybody else. Ally as well. So, yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. Luckily we have truces with everybody, so no coalition to be had. I will not take any land up here. I had actually considered vassalizing Denmark. But if we do it, we're going to have to full annex him and then vassalize him, and release him, and he's a prince, so it's hard to say. So, court and country will not fire. Also, if you guys are enjoying, please share your support, leave a like. I appreciate all that support. It's huge. Oh, we're already maxed out. Oopsies. Well, that's fine. We're ahead on Miltech, so might as well do some dev. Let's actually do some dev over here. Something like that. Gives us a bunch more manpower. We're gaining 1.8 thousand a day. And that extra base tax is going to help us out quite a bit as well. Utrecht has left our coalition. Very nice. Yes. More money. Money machine go brrr. So, let's take a look here. Probably should get some more trade. Looks like we have trade buildings built in here already. We do. The trade depot. Very good. That's what we want. And we have these all upgraded to level 2s. I could get a little bit more trade in here, so let's do that. And that will help us steer just a bit more. Let's actually see here. 52, 51. So it went down, so that's not helpful. But that's okay. So we can do some conversions. We need 500 gold. And we can now take Defender of the Faith, so we'll probably do that once I can afford it again. I definitely want to make sure that my army is big and strong. So these guys are stuck down here, so we can't even have them drilling, sadly. Canada. Canada has a monarch that's about to die. So some people had actually been asking to take a look at the New World, so it looks like Cuba has broken free, so that's interesting. What is your guys' culture? Is there a way I can see it? I cannot remember. Right here. Nope. Portuguese. Primary culture is Portuguese. So, Portuguese is broken free. Louisiana, which was originally Portuguese as well. And Florida. Very cool. Castilian, Brazil, Rio de Prata. Inca is still alive. Muisca has actually grown, which is a native tribe down there. So, that's cool. And Canada is very small. Oh, I like the flag. Norwegian culture. That is kind of funny. It's very funny, actually. But it's fine. So somebody had actually asked me to build some of the newer buildings. I would like to. The issue is more about the fact that it literally just takes so much. Like, that's expensive just for, what, disembark time and fleet attrition? We'll see. I think getting a big galley fleet would be nice. That way we could easily beat up on Scandinavia, but I think we're also going to need some heavies. So let's build some heavies, eh? Celia's left the coalition. Booting up the game for the first time, or like unpausing for the first time. Lots of crazy stuff happening. We also need to make sure that as many forts that we have possible are leveled up. And that our zone of control is good. So it looks nice. Does Bohemia have any cores? Nope, I gave him literally his entire land. I'll probably give him this land down here. I will gladly accept. Oh my goodness gracious. That is quite expensive. I have it. Wait, what? No. What are you talking about, man? I have it in my entire country except for over here. Oh, he's offering me 14 ducats a month to get it in Rugen. That's funny. Alright, let's also turn off that edict. Okay. We have our lights. Oh, I love this mod so much. Beautiful music. We are at peace. Songs of peace. Okay, let's get more production. And then some more manpower buildings might be in our best interest. Yeah, it dropped down a bit. It was at like 1800. Martial educator. Nice. Well, that's... Wow. Look at that. We're trending towards 100 now. Let's have you drill. As soon as we get up to 100, we'll be able to get this next, what is it at? Army with a state. Which gives us reinforcement cost, army drill gain, and regiment loss. So the reinforcement cost is a really good one. And we get an event called On War. Let's make sure Pope Man likes us as well. Oh, a comet. That's bullcrap. Yeah, we were far over our governing capacity, but we're getting closer to finishing up this. Maximum absolutism +5 is nice. And it is going down because of our governing capacity, so. Does it estimate? Next reform tier, 80. So another 13 years. Well, eventually, maybe. Local defensiveness in Heidelberg for the rest of the game. Sounds good. Heidelberg is right here. This actually, the fort needs upgraded. So we will do that. It's farmlands, which is such a bummer. Particularists of Königsberg. I don't think so. Also, I saw some rebels. Oopsies. Let's have you guys do that, and then have you guys run over here. I saw these separatists over here in Trier. Obviously, that's not what we want. Looks like we actually need to leave behind you guys, and then have these guys go handle them. Let's have you guys head over to Posen. And by the way, I've had a couple people asking me, you know, what mods I use. Check the description, friends. All my mods are in the description. All of them. Made a mod pack just for y'all. There we go. And let's increase the fort level in Heidelberg. And this one down here is woods. Good. So we can increase that fort as well. Defensive forts are always nice. If you can upgrade a defensive fort, it always makes sense. Our trader is dead. He was half off too. Bummer. Oh. We're still focusing mill. We could probably stand to focus Diplo. Once we embrace institution, we'll be able to take it pretty cheap. We're gonna need to also increase the fort levels over here in Bohemia. Did I march him? I believe I did, actually. Yes, I marched him, so that's good. Okay. Well, let's upgrade this fort down here. And then we're going to upgrade the forts in our vassals as well. Because our vassals just keep getting occupied, which is fine. I mean, it's not a huge deal because it doesn't really hurt me. But it does make it a little bit harder to really do anything in a war because they get mad about it. So admin efficiency 5% for the rest of the game, and all I need to do is own a couple more provinces down here. That really is it. I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I would be super close if I owned all of Bohemia, but I do not. Kind of want pretty borders anyway, so once these truces are up with these guys, where are we at here? So Austria. Let's get some claims over here. Würzburg. Yeah, let's get some claims on you guys. Pull you back. And let's also make sure we are maximizing profit in these nodes. Very good. Send as much money into our home node as we can. His name is Boner. Lucas Boner. Classic. So, we can afford it, so we probably should. We need to catch up on Diplo tech, because once we take Mill, we're actually going to be ahead of the curve, and we're going to have a corruption gain from unbalanced research, which we don't want, so. Okay. Austria is no longer a great power. I wonder if it's because I just spit out half of his land as a vassal. Feels very good, man. So if we can get a level 7 fort on Prague, which is huge, that'd be great for us. Looks like we can actually upgrade these forts here, both of them, so we will. These forts communicate through Leipzig and this one. And then this one does not communicate with Posen, sadly. Losing a lot of prestige, but... So, when is our truce up with most of these guys? That's the big thing, because we're going to end up having another coalition fire. 78, 70. So, Würzburg's truce is up very soon, and we'll be able to attack him, which is good. Do we double up with this one? We probably should double up, because once we embrace the institution, it'll be much quicker for us, so. Let's see here. Can we do anything that doesn't change our autonomy? Or, no, our absolutism? So this one will give us extra governing capacity, which might actually be good for us. I can give up 5 crown land and 5 absolutism for... We can do that. Gelre. Posten has a manufactory, which will give us goods produced. This one will give us goods produced, and this one will give us Diplo rep and Junker loyalty. Let's build a manufacturing in Posten, I suppose. I can take 5% lower. Yeah, that is huge. That helps us out a bit. So... once we get up, let me just think here. Once we get it closer to about 800, I will just take out whatever loans are necessary to embrace the institution. So let's have lazy diplomats handling our own subjects. Does he have any claims? He has no claims. Let's say this is, oopsies, this is all land I want. Our general is dead. Sad times, friends. Truce with Bohemia is over, and Bohemia loves me. He's up to 25 men. It's not bad at all. We will eventually be building some buildings in his provinces. Okay, so our truce with a bunch of these people is up. So we should probably attack so they cannot join a coalition. So they have a ton of claims. We might as well just do this. He has a claim on Paris. I love that. So let's see one that makes sense. Let's go with like Forez. Dismantling France is going to be a big one. So let's go for Forez. Call him Pope Man. And let's get some generals in there. And then we'll have you guys head up here to handle the Scandinavians. So the Scandinavian Navy is pretty beefy. Yeah, 6 heavies, lots of galleys as well. So something we definitely need to be aware of. Bavaria's entered the coalition. None of this is stuff that I'm particularly concerned about. Yeah, everybody's gonna start joining it now. So let's head on over here with this stack. So this war should be pretty straightforward. Just need to win some forts over here, march on Paris. Army-wise, they got a bit, not an incredible amount. Siege on Switzerland. So you have 6 heavies. Yeah, we're gonna have to flee. Feels bad, man. Yeah, they sunk a bunch of my galleys. Well. Looks like that galley fleet I was talking about is incoming, apparently. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're stuck over here. Well, once we take this Colding province, we'll be able to get back over, so it won't be a problem. That's funny. Won the Siege of Paris, not bad. Bunch of people joining our coalition, to be expected at this point. Let's get this guy right here. Kaffa, huh? Holland is really cruising for it. They really want a PU. We'll see. Do something like that. Once we win these sieges, we'll be able to... Beautiful. Won the Siege of Ban. Let's get you guys out of this war. You guys will break your alliance with France. You will give me money. They got Black Flag. Feels bad, man. So let's not have you go all the way into Paris. Let's have these guys get unblack flagged. And then have them do something like this, and then a little something something. Beautiful. We lost a lot of men. Okay. Lithuania's lost a lot of men, but that's just because Lithuania is useless. Okay. We're not taking any tech quite yet. Ooh. Okay. The coalition has declared. Interesting. It's not that big. As I scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Yeah, it's not that big. Okay. Well, we might end up needing to run around and peace out Scandinavia then. Siege on his capital. So, our general over here is no more. Let's get you guys to Viborg and then have a march around there. Picardy. Yep, so we're just going to end up needing to pick off a bunch of little stacks here. Like, look at this. 3 war score, just for that. No big deal. More people are joining the coalition, but it doesn't actually matter. Okay, let's have you guys get them off of Prague first and foremost. My vassal loses his capital, I'm going to be irritated. I got a disease outbreak into a stack wipe. That feels very good. Let's make sure that these guys are not able to get away as well. Production efficiency for 15% or just money. Let's just take the money so we can embrace the institution. And that will allow us to do this. That will allow us to almost do that twice. Let's do this, and then let's upgrade these. I don't care that we're going into a battle. Oh, we're not actually going into a battle, so we're good. So then, that's his galley fleet. Let's pull you guys up here. Get these guys over here. These guys out here. There we go. Now we got 16 galleys. He's taking attrition because of hostile waters. Ooh. He has it. He's got the naval battery. I love that. Okay, so we are definitely going to be having to go quantity. Quantity is going to be huge for us. Let's see what kind of ideas we get with that. Fort maintenance, garrison size, okay. Land force limit modifier 10% and Diplo rep. And dev cost and land force limit modifier. Very good. Yes. We've definitely shown that we just need a bigger army, honestly. That's the big one. Just a bigger army. That's all we need. So, these guys can come on over here. I pulled the general off of that army, so that's not ideal. Let's come over here, beat up on you guys. Come on over here. go. This is farmland, so goodness gracious, what an absolute whooping. Get back up to Paris. And those guys just still want more, but it looks like they're winning. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. They're just too strong. Let's get a few more. We've lost the siege of Paris. Wow, they sieged it for literally like a day and a half, so that's fine. Check this out. Ooh, 2,000 manpower a month we're gaining. It's definitely pretty good. Let's hope they don't win a 21%er. They probably will, because they are the AI. No, now they're on 42%. What is their siege ticks? Goodness. Yeah, okay. I mean, their siege ability is super good. Alright, we can take 2. Nah, just kidding. We're a couple months off. That's my bad. That's fine. So, in order to peace out France, we're going to need to peace out Scandinavia, which shouldn't be too bad. Especially after we can just siege down his capital and all that stuff, so shouldn't be too bad. Do something like that. Siege down as much of his dev as we can. So I guess the idea, another idea is what are we gonna take in this land? We might actually take some land in the channel. That'd be great for us. Okay, I need to not. Oh my goodness, 8-day siege ticks. Okay, I don't even need to be spending any more manpower or any more any mill on that. I will force march, just because if I can get through here without him blockading that, that would be ideal. Walk right on his capital. Glorious. Much more defensive here. There we go, something like this. They're standing on all my level 6 forts doing nothing, which is wonderful. And we can upgrade my ships now. Now they're over here blockading that. Let's take a loan out and upgrade any of the ships we need to. Let's also get ourselves an admiral. Well, whenever we can. I will take this. This gives us some extra morale. We won the siege of Stockholm. So, the idea is to just piece these guys out. If I siege down his forts, I should be able to get them out, and then I'll just be able to march these guys home. And then meanwhile, these guys are hardly getting any of this land, which is wonderful. Yeah, upgraded all our ships, so probably shouldn't risk it. They're all low maintenance right now. Alright, Scandinavia. Do something like this. They're sieging back stuff in a war that has nothing to do with them, which is always annoying. And they still haven't taken any forts over here. So they have their galley fleet back though, which is annoying. Won the siege of Anjou. Alright. Those guys are going to win a 21% siege because they're the AI. And then we're going to have to go up and go take it back. Let's go catch those guys and have you guys head up there. Lost the siege of Heidelberg. Okay, we'll take that in just a month. There we go. Catch these guys out over here. Very good. Alright, so Scandinavia... Only 2 points, so let's see if we can get a little bit of something. If we could at least get some, you know, war reps or something, that would be good for me. Yeah, the coalition war's over already. Pope man, peaced out. Okay, now next month we win this one. Or next siege tick, I should say. They're not a month, so... Scandinavia is getting there. Where's your dev at? Let's siege this one down over here. Akershus. Akershus. Yes, look at this. Bohemia, you mad lad. The mad lad himself. Do something like this. There we go. We're sieging down all of these guys. There we go. Now we can probably peace out Scandinavia. Yes, we can. Beautiful. And that makes France free reign. So we'll figure out the peace deal in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. If you did, show your support and leave a like. Subscribe and ding the bell. It'll send you a notification when we upload. If you want to check out the Discord, or if you want to support what we're doing over on our Patreon, the link is in the description below the video. With all that being said, this is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later. On the left and right are a couple of playlists that you guys might like to check out. And a big special thanks to my top supporters on Patreon for the month of June. Bloodbound92, Palmer, Jack Thompson, Jaron Clampett, Wesley Grayson, Orbit Gaming, Kenneth Wynn, Agent Rhino, Callus Cassowary, Blonde Damon, Matthew Balzarolo, William Reed, Gregory the Bittersteel, and Airborne Animal 7. I appreciate you guys.